Welcome. My name is Ragnarok, and this is my pilot Total War Let's Play series. I'll be playing as Sparta in Rome 2's Wrath of Sparta campaign. Before I begin, a brief word on schedule and format. You can expect daily episodes Monday to Friday starting from the date this video was uploaded. Episodes should be in the range of about 40 minutes. I plan to open each one with a relevant topic or theme. For this series, Spartan Republic, topics and themes will be drawn primarily from Plato's Republic. The rest of each episode will focus on gameplay with occasional references to the introduced topic. Now, I know this is a little different from traditional Let's Plays. My motivation for adding this sort of content is that honestly, it's fucking awesome. I love philosophy, but aside from that, I find it all extremely fascinating. So please comment, question, share your own insights. I would love to hear what you folks think about all this sort of stuff as well. In the description for this first episode, I'm also going to post a link to historian Bettany Hughes' documentary, The Spartans. I'll be using it as a supplementary source throughout the series, just because of the vibrant and vivid picture Hughes paints of Spartan life. It's a great source for initial research on Sparta. Now, I should also mention a few caveats. First, by no means am I an expert on Plato or the Republic. Very much a student or admirer of his work. Nor am I an expert in Total War. I will do my best to keep up with legendary difficulty. Luckily, I think Rome 2 is one of the easier Total Wars. Not to mention the Wrath of Sparta campaign itself is very bare bones. Not a lot of building options. Not a lot of troop variety. So it's very basic, very simple in that sense. But at the same time, the legendary difficulty can be very unforgiving. So there is always the possibility that things could end in disaster. So I'll do my best, make sure that doesn't happen. We'll see how things go. Second, this campaign is somewhat of an experiment. I want to include the philosophical inquiries, but not at the expense of in-game content. So please bear with me. It may take some time before I find a nice balance between gaming, philosophy, and entertainment. And finally, because of the enormous scope of the Republic, it will be impossible to cover the entire text. What's much more likely is that this series will be more of an introduction, focusing primarily on Book 1. Alright, let's get this fucker started. The Spartans. The whole of Spartan society conformed to a strict code of extreme discipline and self-sacrifice. Their aim? To create the perfect state protected by perfect warriors. So, essentially, that's what I want my goal for this campaign to be, is to create that perfect state with perfect warriors, or more realistically, simply explore what that might mean, what that perfect state might look like. I know a huge range of people have been drawn to the Spartans for inspiration. Hughes points out that anyone with plans for a utopia has cherry-picked their ideas. Plato foremost among them, but also the French revolutionaries, the American pioneers, and even the Third Reich, to name a few. I'm not sure how in-depth we'll be able to explore this concept, but I'm excited to see where the campaign leads. So, really anxious to get this going. A little bit behind schedule, or quite a bit behind schedule, but that's neither here nor there. So these are the victory conditions. I'm going to push for these as the major goal initially, and then after we complete the military victory, we'll go for full map completion. So I'm not going to read all this for you. It's there for you. We're going to be short on time as it is, but if you don't want to take a look at it, there it is. Pause the recording or whatnot and take a look. We really got to get this guy moving along. We're going to have a lot of work to do this first episode. So
exposed to threats from across the Aegean, and our people will suffer. If the Corinthians want war, they should seek it alone.
You would see all of Greece under the heel of Athenae, cowering from them like chided slaves. We spilled blood at Potidea, but now we need allies. The might of Sparta will hold their ambition.
Your flattery is wasted. You know not what you ask.
All eyes look on Sparta, and this is what you would have them see. From birth, a Spartan is trained for one purpose. To do battle.
You are Pandora, clutching at a vessel you do not understand.
They dare think themselves your equals. None can match your skill. It is every Spartan's duty to embody the very nature of war. Strike now, I beg you.
You would plunge Greece into chaos.
Then from chaos, we will rise.
Groovy. Almost sounds like he's preparing for a chaos invasion from
40
Warhammer.
years have passed since our
Anyway,
great victories over the Persians. It should have been the start of our golden age, but instead we squabble amongst ourselves. The Hellenic League, formed to take the fight to the invaders, did not last. Suspicious of the ambitions of Athena, Sparta and many other great city-states left. They were right to be suspicious. Athena has turned the league they formed into an empire under their control. It is now less a collection of independent cities and more a series of bases for their powerful navy. In the face of Athenian hegemony, Sparta has reformed the Peloponnesian League with Corinthus and the smaller Boeotian League of Cities. As these two powerful groups face off against each other, war is brewing. Let us not forget the Persians. Their empire still stands and keeps a careful eye on developments in Greece to make sure that no single group becomes too powerful. Sparta has every right to mistrust the Athenians. Barely 10 years prior, Athena fought a war against their ally, Corinthus. Athenian arrogance has now become too great for the Spartans to bear. However, Athena's greatest strength is also their biggest, most exploitable weakness. Athena's wooden wall, the fleet that guarantees their dominance at sea, is no match for the elite hoplites of Sparta. Sparta's aim is to cripple Athena on land to prevent its navy becoming too large. Since the mines at Lavrio provide much of the city's income, and therefore its shipbuilding capabilities, their loss would be devastating. Once Lavrio has been captured, Athena itself should be the next target. It is the key to dominance over all Greeks.
alright, cool. Rise up, warriors, take your stand at one another's sides, our feet set wide and rooted like oaks in the ground. Tartius of Sparta, war poems. Alright, can completely control 4 provinces either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. 2500. Alright, so first things first, the goal, of course, that perfect state protected by perfect warriors. So technology wise, I'm going to want to research texts that are going to improve the speed at which we research things. But before I do that, I want to unlock a few military texts to get started. First off, I want to get rank 1 champions right off the bat. And then after that, we'll figure out what we're going to do next. But we definitely want to be able to protect the state. Perfect warriors, I guess, will be our first initial goal. Now, as far as our overall strategy is concerned, our grand strategy, so to speak, essentially what I want to do is try and surround ourselves with as many allies as possible. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky because the diplomacy in these games can be a little bit wonky at times, and you can't always trust your allies either. So we're going to try and anyone who will ally with us, we'll ally with them. Anyone who betrays us will destroy them. But this means that we're going to have to protect Sparta at all times, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're going to use Sparta as our sole recruitment area. So we should always be building an army in Sparta, ready to defend the home province. Now, essentially, what we want to do right off the bat is try and weed out the Athenians from this side. We're going to set a war coordination target towards Athens, so that our allies can possibly take the capital. We don't want to take the capital ourselves because we're going to be hit with major diplomatic penalties. If you take any of the Greek capitals, I think that's what happens. Now, once we weed the Athenians out over here, we can start pushing north, and we can start pushing into this province as well. And then hopefully we can sweep eastward all the way and then circle down around south. I'm not sure how we're going to approach these, the islands, if we'll do it sort of mid-game or if we'll wait till late game to do it. We'll figure that out, just because keeping a large navy has a pretty high upkeep, so it gets kind of expensive. So first thing we'll have to do is get in here and get some diplomacy done. See who's going to ally with us. Let's try these guys first.
For the sake of friendship that has been and friendship, you speak with wisdom and grace.
Good.
We accept and embrace. My people do not like
yeah. It's only 200.
Wisdom should always be admired, even in small things. Athena has blessed you with the...
Alright, let's try. Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt pronouncing some of these. I mean, I'm sure I'll attempt it, but my pronunciations are gonna be terrible. Just warning you guys off the bat. If we can squeeze a little bit of money out of them, try and make some cash here.
Your gold would be well spent by my people, but they would remember where it came from and be ashamed. Greetings, honored guest. I serve as my people's
Just take the non-aggression.
Be welcome, but may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliverance. Your gold would be well spent. I must accept.
Will they give us
my
military
honor
access
cries
as
out.
well? Okay.
Your
It's
word
just
brings satisfaction to
Cadonia
the
that
cause.
hasn't given us military access, and
I give you
Kenosis
welcome.
and Gortian.
Let Zeus and all
We
the
can't
gods smile upon our
trade with
meeting,
them.
so that all may profit.
Yeah.
You
All right,
speak
that's
well,
fine.
and
How about Milos?
I am honored to receive this embassy, and will listen with interest to all you have to say.
Give us a little bit of cash.
We welcome your acceptance. Your wisdom echoed. With these words, you bring
And
joy
how
to
about
my
trade?
heart
Can we
and
trade with
hope to
them?
my soul. My
Oh,
thanks.
sorry, I already did the trade.
I give you welcome. Let Zeus and all the gods
Non-aggression.
smile upon our meeting, so
Will they
that
pay
all
us for
may
non-aggression? No, that's fine.
profit.
So okay, getting these treaties will allow us to hopefully ally with
Enter,
them over
friend,
time
and speak. We
later
surely
on
have
in
much to
the
discuss,
game.
and perhaps much to agree.
All right,
With
get a
these
little bit of money
words, you
from
bring joy
Argos.
to my heart and hope to my soul. My people will find much joy in this. I accept. I will
Get some
sacrifice
cash
to your
for
continued
trade.
good health.
All right, perfect. We
My
got a little
people
bit of
will
money
find
from
much joy
Argos.
in this. I accept. I will sacrifice. Greetings. We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
Very
You
nice.
speak with wisdom and grace.
All
We
this money is
accept
going to
and
make,
embrace your offer.
I mean, even though it's not a lot, it
Your
definitely
words
will
bring
help things out
satisfaction to the
early
gods
on.
and to the people.
The early part of the
You have
campaign
wisdom indeed.
is extremely important. I guess we can't get trade with them yet. Corinthos already. How about the Iatoian League?
Welcome. I throw open the doors to you
Aggression,
and bid you
bring some money.
enjoy our talks.
Yeah, early on,
Your words bring satisfaction.
especially on legendary difficulty, how you approach the game from the beginning really sets the tone for the rest of the campaign. You get off to a difficult start, more than likely you're going to struggle throughout the whole campaign. So just make starting off extremely important.
You speak with wisdom and grace. Welcome. I throw open the doors to you.
Alright. So, I think that looks pretty good. Can get trade from these from the Biatoian League. It's kind of weird that we're not already trading with our allies, but I mean, works out okay because it gives us an opportunity to get some cash from them.
I must accept.
That was a nice chunk of change as well.
The blessing of the Olympians upon you. What then do your noble people desire of us? Hermes would surely bless you if trade between our peoples was allowed. Do not annoy the gods.
There we go. 800 from them, that's not bad.
Smile on you for this acceptance. You are an ornament to...
Alright, so just pretty much everyone around us, except for Athens, is friendly. So let's set the war coordination target. See which one of our allies will step up to the plate to take them on. Alright. Next, we're going to deploy this guy. What's our income? 2288. Bumps it up. Not bad, so it gives us a little extra income. I'm going to disband Perioikoi. Perioikoi, these guys were, that was the name for the Spartans' name for those that live around. I was going to disband these guys. The light cav, they're pretty much useless, and javelins, I much prefer archers over javelins. Yeah, so Perioikoi, basically a disenfranchised caste of craftsmen and did I disband too many guys? I feel like, oh shit, I think I disbanded too many guys there. Alright, oh well. Craftsmen and traders. I should just be focusing on what I'm doing here. Alright, we're gonna get rid of them as well. Move you into there. I'll start recruiting some Spartan youths. Now, essentially what I want to do is, for the military, initially I'm going to build some half stacks, some 10 unit card stacks to start off. And essentially what we'll do is use them in combination with one another. That should give us a little bit more flexibility and allow us to save costs a little bit as well. But alright, so I'm gonna want some archers. Take another one of them. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they take 4 turns. $120. I will go with that to start off. Yeah, that looks good.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna go with the Spartan youth to start off. I think, yeah, it's just important to get this guy on the move. Essentially, we want to send him this way to take out the Athenians over here on this island. We're also going to need a fleet for that. So go with this guy. Fleets, we'll just go with small fleets, mostly archers. I think what we'll do is try and use a wolf pack mentality with our fleets. But the naval battles are going to be a little bit rocky to start off, just because I don't have a ton of experience with the naval battles. But we'll see how things go. They're not. Just go with tax harvesting for now. And let's see. Alright, I definitely want to get some agents going. Just because the agents are extremely powerful in this game. Not to mention they're essentially the eyes of your army. The eyes and ears of the army. So the more of these guys we can get, the better. Recruit one up here as well. Go with this one. Alright, looks good. I do want to take a look at this quickly. Well, actually, this guy's an admiral. Ooh. Actually adopt this guy, and then we'll also secure promotion. I want to try and get as much influence as possible, just because I don't think you can get civil wars in these mini campaigns, or at least I hope not. Anyway, well, I don't think you can. But if we do, doesn't matter, we'll sort it out one way or the other. Alright, so we've got a little bit of cash left over. Definitely need to build some stuff. Definitely want to get a marble quarry going. This is going to help public order for all provinces. Pylos. The farm down here, or yeah, we're gonna need lots of food in Sparta because it's gonna be our military center. All right, sweet. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Let's just take a look at the tactical map, see where Athens are. We've got fleets here and here, and a fleet here, and a fleet up there. So alright, I think we're good to go. Perils of hegemony. This is what I was saying earlier, where you get severe diplomatic penalties if you take one of the other capital cities, one of the other Greek capitals. So that's why we're got our war coordination target over here on Athens, so we don't have to do the dirty work. Hopefully our allies will do it for us. Now let's see what we can do here with diplomacy quickly.
Athena give you wisdom so that you may speak.
I want to pay for it.
Trust you. Greetings, honored guest. While you Athena give you wisdom so that you may.
Yeah, everybody wants our money.
I see.
Very interesting. Okay. Build this up as well. Gonna give us extra public order. We'll actually build a mine here, get some income going. Up here, what we'll do is we'll actually build a temple. Alright, now, spy. You can go back into Sparta, and you can go in there just to get some experience to start off. Our other spy, send him over here just to take a peek, and we'll deploy him just so deploy her so she can get some experience as well. Just keep an eye on the Athenians. They're moving on the Biatonian League. Interesting. They should be able to handle themselves, no problem. Alright, things look good. Mercenaries. Alright, next turn we'll hire this mercenary cav, and we'll start making our way over to Zakynthos. I don't think there's anything else too much we need to worry about. No immediate threats. These look good. So, land it there. Alright, research complete. Summer. Rhodos and the Ionian League. Alright. Let's see, this guy's leveled up. Give him authority. Alright, perfect. So this is what our half stack's gonna look like. We'll have 4 archers, 1 cav, and 5 infantry. Just try and keep the armies as standardized as possible, keep everything as simple as possible. Get you guys moving this way as well. Recruit another fleet down here. Which general? This guy's in Lamia? Okay. That's him there. Wouldn't actually mind replacing him. Get 3 more of them. And down here, they're recruiting.
Soldiering, it's a good life.
Some archers. Let's replace him with this guy. And we'll adopt him. Alright, cool. Down here, we will go with this guy.
It is an honor to serve.
So wait till next turn to start recruiting some more ships.
Yes.
spent all our cash. Alright, things looking good. Let's see what anyone will ally with us just yet.
The blessing of the Olympians upon you. What then do your noble people desire? Athena give you wisdom so that you may you speak. Athena give you wisdom so that you may speak.
Nobody seems to like us.
Athena give you wisdom so that you may
It's okay, over time these guys will eventually
I am eager to hear
ally
your
with
embassy.
us, I think. See, there we go, we got one. How about the Achaean
I
Lake?
am honored to greet such an ambassador
Oh.
of such worthy people. My ears
Should be able to get some
tingle
cash out of
with
them.
anticipation.
Oh,
I had hoped you your words bring satisfaction to the blessing of the Olympians upon you. You speak.
alright, well, that essentially gives us the whole Peloponnese, the whole peninsula here, which is good. Alright, cool. Definitely gonna want to try and get a battle in here. So we want to try and, we've got about 10 minutes left. Alright, one more turn and we can recruit champions. Actually, I'm going to move you here. And we'll start recruiting. You'll be ready to reinforce
We need more ships.
sooner than later.
Ready for orders.
Should I take a look at the situation over here? Not sure where they're headed. That's alright. These guys are over there, which suits us just fine.
We hunger for battle. On course. Fleets reporting.
Actually, better put you in a force march just to protect these guys. Alright, looks good. We'll be able to attack them next turn. Building up our army here. And building up our troops up here. Looks good. Actually, right. Alright, I'm going with authority. I know this is counterintuitive. I know cunning is really important for spies, but that +5 chance of critical success, I just think it's too good to pass up on. So I'll also give you authority. Alright, looks good. We'll just let our agents continue to level up. And alright, we've got a little bit of cash we can spend actually. So, what do we want to spend it on? Should we upgrade Sparta? Now let's upgrade Sparta. Seems like a good idea. Take a quick look at the tactical map. Look over here. Alright, nobody's moving on Athens just yet, but that's okay. We'll be able to hit this next turn, and then probably end the episode with a quick battle. Quick, nice, easy one. Oh, what's this? Alright, our technology. Alright, so next thing we're going to research is we're going to unlock Dignitaries. Recruitment of dignitaries. Be very important. Alright, let's just get this battle going because we're running somewhat short on time.
Fleets reporting. Your orders? Yes. Fleets reporting. Yes.
Alright, this is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, it doesn't look like...
Hard on the oars, you men. Put your backs into
Alright, we can't attack this fleet is blocking our fleet from attacking the actual city.
battle.
Oh, okay. Pushed them away. So that works.
Cannot sail there. None shall pass. Set up a blockade. Yes. None shall pass. It is an
Alright, let's get in here, and I know this is got overwhelming force here, but we'll fight it anyway. Make for a more interesting episode, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll be auto-resolving a whole lot of battles. I just have a lot more fun when I manually resolve them. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you don't want to watch the battles, you can just skip through them, I guess.
assault ships ready for us. I'm glad to be off those incursions.
But yeah, I find this way you really get to soak in the maps a little bit more, appreciate them a lot more. It's one of my favorite things about the Rome 2 game is the job that they've done with the campaign map. It's just really great job.
And the double. By your command. Fighters and the double.
All right, their fleet is over there.
Your orders ready and waiting. Double time.
Slowly move into position here. Speed things up a little bit. Just don't want to engage with my fleet just yet. Let's see if they'll actually land. See what they're gonna do.
Assault ships ready for orders.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to lose any of my fleet fighting against garrison navy. That would be a bit of a disaster.
Give way.
Alright, keep moving up, guys.
And the double.
Should come down this way. Looks like our friends are gonna land over there. Maybe. I don't know. It's like they wanna... bollocks. Looks like they're gonna come after my fleet. Hmm.
Move out.
Let's actually get you guys on the ground. Join up with the rest of the army.
Sparta. As you command. And the double.
What do we got coming in here? Archer Marines. Okay. Let our mercenary cavalry take care of these guys. on, move it, move it. There we go. Nice, very nice. Holy flip! What do we got here? We got Marines, and archers.
Archers! At speed, Spartans!
Alright, I think we should be able to make it without too much trouble here. Anybody coming out from the city? Doesn't look like it. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How the hell were they able to catch us? Look at this. What a disaster. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, so much for our navy. Wow. It's really annoying. Yeah, we lost our admiral. It's absolutely brutal. Losing another ship.
Advance at speed! Loose! Spartans! Advance! Ready and waiting. Cavalry! By your command! Quick march!
Ah, fuck.
Sparta! At speed!
Alright, so probably should have withdrew those ships, but anyway. Or at least taken them on head on. It's okay, I guess. We'll just rebuild the fleet. Not a huge deal, I suppose. How are we doing over here? Move it, move it. Guys can start moving towards the city. Alright. Light them up. Alright, slow down, guys. Sneak over here, see if we can swing around behind these guys. What do we got? Javelins, javelins. So all they've got is javelins. Also got hoplites. Alright, 2 groups of hoplites. Actually, you should be able to get in here.
Double time! Missile infantry at your command. Take aim! Ready for orders!
Alright, get in there, guys.
Yours to command. Double time! Ready for orders. And the double. Ready and
Very nice.
Cannons! Loose! Ready! Melee horsemen! We await your command! Advance! Archers!
Let's get the rest of you over here as well. Not that we're gonna really need you. Alright, you can swing around here. Ah, no, don't go that way. Alright, so I mean, this should have been more or less a cakewalk, but managed to lose our entire fleet. Well, there'll be a couple ships left over, but essentially lose our entire fleet. And
Swift riders at your command!
yeah, the rest of the battle we took minimal casualties, but still, man, need to pay better attention. Should have never let them catch me like that. It's brutal.
Archers! Double time! Cavalry!
All right, get in there.
For glory! Archers! Now! Melee cavalry!
Okay. Yeah. So we got the win. I guess that's the important part. Most part, anyway. But I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you were able to make it all the way to the end here. Episode 2, Homer's Contest is next. Like, subscribe, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ragnarok signing off.